Seth Meyers opens show with anti-Trump joke, fails miserably in room full of liberals. Late-night comedian Seth Meyers hosted the Golden Globes Awards show Sunday evening, a sanctimoniously self-righteous affair in which Hollywood liberals pat each other on the back for all of the excellent virtues signaling they have done recently. Much of Meyers' opening monologue dealt with the sexual misconduct allegations that have been swirling around Hollywood, but the Daily Caller reported that it didn't take long before Meyers chose to take a couple of predictable shots at President Donald Trump. Meyers stated that he was a man with absolutely no power in Hollywood, and claimed that he wasn't even the most powerful Seth in the room at the moment, as he motioned toward actor Seth Rogen. "Hey, remember when Rogen, was the guy making trouble with North Korea?" Meyers asked. Simpler times. That joke, which received a smattering of applause and a few laughs, was in reference to Rogen's 2014 film The Interview with James Franco. The movie dealt with an assassination plot against North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, and was believed to have spurred the suspected North Korean hack of Sony Entertainment. Just moments later, Meyers made a point to thank the Hollywood Foreign Press Association for hosting the awards show, and stated, "Give it up for the foreign Hollywood press." A string of 3 words that could not have been better designed to infuriate our president. Hollywood. Foreign. Press. The only name that would make him angrier would be the Hillary Mexican Salad Association, he added. A short time later, at approximately 6:40 in the video, Meyers referenced his hosting of the 2011 White House Correspondents' Dinner and noted how some people believe his harsh jokes about Trump at that event had ultimately prompted him to run for office. Meyers quickly followed that by making jokes about Oprah Winfrey and Tom Hanks being particularly unsuited for the presidency and vice presidency, respectively, and then added, "Now we wait." The full video of Meyers' monologue is below. His remarks about Trump start at approximately 2 o'clock. According to Newsweek, Meyers took another shot at Trump later in the event, when he introduced the president of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, BlackCatNews, as the president who actually is a stable genius. That joke was in reference to a recent tweet from Trump fending off media criticisms of him being unintelligent and crazy. It is worth noting that Meyers had stated prior to the show that he planned to avoid telling any jokes about Trump, but was reserving the right to change his mind. It would appear that he couldn't help himself in choosing to exercise that right, but the audience didn't seem to be as receptive as you'd expect. According to People, Meyers didn't dwell on making Trump jokes throughout the entirety of the program because he thought it would be better if he focused on Hollywood's internal problems more than the problems they perceived emanating from Washington, namely the rampant sexual assault and harassment allegations. With a monologue, as far as talking about anything in the news right now, it seems like this year more than ever Hollywood has its own internal politics that obviously deserve to be talked about, Meyers said of the recent scandals. Going into it, our focus is far more on the worlds that make these films and less on anything that's happening in Washington. As for Trump, though, Meyers added, he holds the keys to us not talking about him, which would be to just behave differently. But while he continues on this path, we'll continue on ours. Something tells us that it really doesn't matter how Trump behaves when it comes to Hollywood liberals, as they will inevitably find something to take a shot at Trump over. They simply can't resist the urge. Now, if only they could be a little bit funnier when doing so, maybe we could all get a chuckle out of it.